assurance, words of assurance to the people that it is going to hold as the federal government say. But sometimes the election in the past, the police always call on the politicians, particularly the leaders in all the parties, and hold meeting with them, even read out the riot out to them. But at the end of the day, we see the opposite of the things, even it has happened in many. Can you give us the assurance that this time around it's not good? Because when you look at it, police are working under the federal government. If any member of the federal government, possibly the senator or the presidency, gives order as against what you have planned, how can you tackle that?
I don't think anybody can give any order against what is in the law.
Okay.
The law stands.
Okay.
And the extant law, as far as long as it has not been amended towards what you are saying, I don't think we can go against that.
There's no law from the above?
Yes, it is. We are following the law, the rules. We have the rules, we have the guidelines, we have everything. And that is what we are going to follow. When I say we, I'm talking about the police. That is what police is going to follow.
Okay.
I don't think anybody is above the law. Like, it's not going to be used business as usual.
Okay.
Because this time around, I think everybody has known its right. We are all informed. At least most of us, most of the people, most of the populace, most of the electorates are informed now.
Yeah.
And I know it's going to be better because you see, I judge, especially in Osun State, I judge by our own experience that we have few months ago.
Okay.
So, people were so apprehensive. They were calling me, they were afraid. It's going to be all the heads, it's going to roll, this and that. And you see, there was not a single person died or attacked. It went well. That's why I know we are going to do it, and it's going to be wonderful.
Okay. Yeah. Now, let's look at the issue of insecurity on a wider scale. Aside from the election period, what are those things being put in place in order to guarantee security for everybody, aside from the period of election? We cannot say.
That's why I told you. I said even after election, even now, before election, we are there. I want to assure people, assure you, reassure that there is not going to be any problem, and even after election, we will go to our, go on with our daily activities without any fear of any operation.
Yes, when I started, I said that everything relies on the police, and everybody looks upon you, even the presidency. But when you look at this one, you are one of those of the PPRO of the Federation, that is from the state. That is why you can talk for the police. There are some states. We thank God that this state of Osun State is a very peaceful place. Our governor, that is governor of Osun State, is peaceful. Therefore, but when you look at some other places, there are some areas where we always have underage voters, very, very apparent. Then, how do you think that the police can check that?
That is the work of INEC. INEC will determine who is to vote or who is not to vote.
Okay.
But when we are called, when INEC call us that they have such challenge, that is when we come in. To mitigate whatever challenge they have. But it's absolutely their own side of the job concerning the election, because they are the one that will give the beavers or whatever they want to use, and anybody that comes to them, they will know whether that person is underage or that person must have registered with them. They are the one that determine that.
All right. Now, I learned there's a kind of training going on at the ELA police mobile. Yes. And recently you commissioned a kind of edifice at Elisha. Is that part of proactiveness of the police?
Yes.
In order to guarantee
yes. And you will also see that we have just passed out some new constables.
Okay.
And that's why government is doing all this, in order to ensure. So they pass them out to be part of the people that will do the election.
Okay.
That's why. And there is edifice that was given at Elisha. It is built in every state of this country.
Okay.
So
one
for each of the states.
Okay.
You know, and even not. I think my brother was there. It was a great one. And you know, even with they even provide housing for the police.
Okay.
Very good quarters. Those very good ones.
Okay.
So for them, is all these ones is to stimulate and to encourage and motivate the officers to be able to be prepared for the election and the job as a whole, not only election. And they promise us, the federal government also promised that the IGP, I will talk of my boss, the IGP also promised that it's not going to stop there, that they are going to do more of this for us. And they know that if you have a very good station to work, that is a place of work, and you have a very good place to live, it will affect not only physically, it's going to affect your psychological well-being. And psychologically you will be all right. And even when you come out of a very good house, you know what it means. I mean, the pride will be there. You will not want to do anything that is against the ethics of the job that you have assigned to do.
Recently, the IGP talks about the new intake that is into the police force, whereby Osun has about 313 posted to these states, and saying that is part of the gesture to maintain communal security by having people who belong to a particular place being posted to the police. Then, can we say that the police, that is the IG himself and the police in general, supports communal policing, whereby you recruit people from the same place?
That is one of his. I can say it is his baby.
Okay.
That this community policing is heartbeat. Let me put it that way.
Okay.
It's a kind of a thing that he loves so much, and he encourages, and he wants us to encourage. When a policeman is posted back to where he comes from, he knows the people very well. He will know how to police them easier than anybody that just come from any other place. Like if you are a native of Osun State, from a certain place, you know the culture, everything about those people, where you have to talk, where you have to come in, you'll be able to know. Even when they have one communal crisis or the other, you know how to, to settle, to resolve such issues. It will be easier for you because you know almost every family in that community. It's a very good one. It's a very good one.
And how effective is the arrangement here in Osun?
Yes, that's what.
In terms of feedback, you'll be getting the feedback from the community. How effective?
It has been for some time, and we are seeing the result. That is very good. It's encouraging. So it has been for some time. It has not just started. Community policing has started long time ago, and you will see since the recruitment, this recruitment have started. Like we know, we have done like 4 or 5 recruitments now. Since it has started, we have been posting people. You know, police has been posting people back to their community, and it has really yielded good results.
All right.
I want to talk biblically, because I'm out of 11 disciples that should be Judas. And you said something some times ago on a platform or a VC here that it is garbage in, garbage out. That why do we have some negative-minded people among the public? You say that it is what people can't, because as a result of this communal style that the IG is using. Can we say that we cannot have anything like possibly people of questionable character among these new recruits?
Like I thank you for reminding me what you have just said now. You know, it is when you are doing the same thing the same way, you don't expect a different result.
Yes.
And it is what you give to us that we train for you.
Yeah.
We do not follow anyone to their houses. How many do we follow? Can we follow to their houses when you bring them for recruitment? Immediately we see that we test them medically. We test their, we see their physique, that they don't have any abnormality on them. We see everything about them, and we look at our, in the forensic side. We test, we do their fingerprints, and we have not seen where they have committed anything that they don't have any criminal record with us. We admit them, we employ them, we recruit them. But from your different houses that this one has been doing this. Some people, it's unfortunate that now, and even before, that people think those ones that are giving them problems at home are the ones that they should send to police. The ones that are good, they will want that person to become, those children to become doctors, lawyers, journalists, and so on. They will say, my child will become this. But the one that is giving them problem, go and send him to the police.
To the police or to the army.
And now, you have sent that one to the police. And we cannot smell his activities at home. It cannot be smelled. We don't write it on the forehead. And we train that person. We have to train that person. Maybe he has been stealing, little stealing at home before. And we don't have any criminal record against him. We will now train him with guns, with rifle, so that when that thing that has been in him that you all know before you send him to us, you will now be licensed to be doing something, and you will now be shouting, police is this, police is that, and those are the bad eggs. That's the small bad, the little bad eggs that we have in the police. But in the course of the job, we will now identify them. And when we identify them, we are sending them out of the job. Though they will now become a problem to the society again, because they have been trained with one thing or the other. It is better you give us the best. Give us your best, so that we can train that your best, and we will now send that best back to you, and they will perform best. I think that will be better.
Yeah.
So that is, it is what you give to the input will determine the output.
Yes.
I want to add something to it. In terms of, you have a disciplinary department in your force. I assume that anybody can come into the force, then you recruit such a person. Then government is the father of everybody. Then how do you take care of those bad eggs?
And that's what I'm telling you now. Some of them that have been reported upon, you know, the CP, presently the CP is dealing with them.
Okay.
Some are in the cell. Some of them are in the cell now and going through this internal disciplinary, process.
Okay.
So we don't shy away from all these things.
Okay.
Immediately you report to us. Like I used to say, I used to give my number, and even I will give you the number of the Commissioner of Police.
Okay.
If you call immediately, he take a proactive measure immediately, and that's the kind of a person he is. And also, if you call me, even in the night, I do what is needful immediately.
Okay. Now let's look at the other aspect of your the operation of the police that people used to talk about, and that has to do with the intelligence gathering mechanism. You see, there are a lot of times that an incident will happen, and it is after it might have happened that the police will not be taking action. But people used to ask questions as to why is it that people cannot know that this thing, that the police cannot know that this thing is about to happen, so as to take a preventive measure. Why is it that they allow it to happen?
I know. Let me tell you, policing of a state or a country is not the work of police alone.
Okay.
It's a joint work. It's a,
collective responsibility.
It's a collective responsibility.
Okay.
We have to do it together.
Okay.
We are not spirit. You see what is happening around you. Why don't you tell us? We work on information. Like even if we are going around, if we want to detect some things, like intelligent gathering.
Yeah.
Intelligent gathering is when we are in a place, it is people that will even tell us, give us intelligence.
Okay.
You can see that somebody is doing this around this place, and that's where we want to know more. We depth into that thing, and immediately we know everything. We are able to curtail it before it happens.
Okay.
But some people, even they know that their child or their wards are doing something, but they don't want to reveal it to the police. And until that thing now overwhelm them, they don't know, criminals doesn't have boundary. They don't have a forthright. They feel fright. They don't, even you may be the father, you may be the mother, it may be your next, you may be the next person that they will attack or that they will do anything evil to. Because we have seen a child that kidnapped the father, kidnapped the mother, kidnapped the siblings. So we have seen it. And they will have seen a sort of this kind of, the character in him. Okay. But they are covering it until it now come to their turn. We have seen where a child organized for the robbers, to come and rob his father. And eventually they killed the father because he wanted money. And even we have seen recently a man that was killed by his child for his pension money. But that man will have been noticing some things, at least. Like Yoruba will say, he has known from the beginning that this kind of a child, this is what he is. But he has been covering it. Because I love my child, I don't want anything to happen to him. But it became his own death. That is it. When you see something, tell us on time. That's how we gather intelligence. Tell us in privacy. Tell us so that we investigate further on that thing. And when immediately we know, we are able to get the truth of that matter, we pick that person up, or we do something to forestall something being happening in that area.
Okay.
That's how it is.
Okay.
We need your information.
Yeah.
We
All
need
right.
you to work with us.
Yes, in addition to that, sometimes people used to be afraid of giving you the information because of the fact that some of your men might also reveal the identity of the informant. And that is the reason why people used to shy away from giving you information. What are you doing about it?
Police has changed.
Okay.
It is like I told you, it's not like permit me to use this Yoruba language.
Okay.
Say agbari esin le nje lobe.
Okay.
That is, you are thinking of those days. Police is more reformed.
Okay.
We are well trained now.
Okay.
Training and retraining. Let me tell you, we are starting another training on Monday.
Okay.
Even I will be the trainer.
Yeah.
We are starting that on Monday, calling people from divisions for such training, especially concerning this election, what they should do, what they should not do, and now we should behave professionally and all these things. And that is what we are doing. We are doing regularly. So police is not the kind of. But if you are still afraid, you can call me. After all, I cannot be telling people this is person that told me. They know that I have many ways of getting information. Nobody, if I call any DPO or area commander, they will not be asking me who told you. So they will just act on whatever I told them. You can call me, you can call the commissioner of police. But when you want to call the commissioner of police, see that what you are calling him for is a very good one. Good one, credible, information. Not to be telling him that my wife did not allow me to behave in the morning, in the night. So you should. You can ask me all those. Everything you can tell me. Even those one that is frivolous, you can tell me, but don't tell the. Don't
because I know that you are saying you don't sleep. I want to look at it from INEC. When you look at it, close to the tail end of last year, a lot of INEC offices were attacked. And people believe that is one of the preparation towards this year's election. Burning some of their property and some other things like that. Even we pray that it stops because we have not seen the sign. That is one of the apprehension. Then do we think that all INEC offices throughout the Federation are safe?
We are fortified everywhere now. It cannot happen again. And I want to tell these people, burning the INEC offices does not stop anything. What has been in the archive of the computer cannot be erased. Everything that they have, like the rec has told us, has been computerized and it is there. Even burning the paperwork, they can always produce another paper. So it cannot stop anything and it cannot destroy anything. So please, I'm just telling you, don't waste your time, don't waste your energy, don't waste your resources, because even fuel, this petrol that they use is even cost now. So don't waste everything. Use your money to eat very good food. Don't waste it on all these things because it cannot stop anything.
But when we look at the officers, that is the workers of the INEC, sometimes they attack some of them. Then, when you go to some INEC offices, hardly can you see any security outfit there.
But not now. When have you been there? Because we are fortified. We are posting men. Even not one or two to the place.
Now. Even we are looking for such a thing in Osbc because you know that we are part of the nation.
Nobody will attack you.
Now, let's look at the election will hold. It will hold.
That's sure.
Yeah. Now, but let's look at this the miscreants who always offer themselves for cheap instruments in the hand of politicians.
And
what will you tell them?
That is what we discussed yesterday, even at the INEC office. Don't allow yourself to be used for all this nonsense. What I can refer to it as nonsense. Like I used to tell people.
Because if nobody is calling them, if nobody calls them, they are ready to even offer themselves.
Even if they don't have a buyer, they
even
will have to.
Yes.
They want to give themselves in.
Yes.
I just want to tell you that who tell you that you cannot become a governor, a president, a senator, a member of the House of Rep, and a member of the State House, and all this. Who tell you that you are all qualified to? So far you are a Nigerian. But why are you now working for your mates? To destroy yourself because of your mates? Even some of them are not as old as you are. Some of them are not as intelligent as you are. And you want to kill yourself for them. Those people that have died in the past election, what did they do for them or their family? They have died and they have died for nothing. Why don't you, learn from the past experience and jettison all this kind of activities? Go there, go out, vote your own vote, cast your own vote, and leave the place. Because we are just giving ourselves this, this I can say this words now. But if you refuse and you go ahead, you say that's what you have been destined, because I know God is not destined you to be like that. But if you think that is your own destiny, which means whatever you see there, you will carry it by yourself. And I want to use this one to appeal to the parents and guardians. Why don't you talk to your children, especially mothers? We know how to talk to our husbands. We know how to talk. God has given us that power. When a woman calls a child, we know the time we call them. In the night, and you talk to his senses. You use whatever God has given you in your body to talk to them. Sometimes, let me use this one. Sometimes you touch some private place to talk to your child.
To show seriousness.
Yes, to show seriousness. And say, if I'm the one that gave birth to you, if you do this, this is, at least they will hear. I'm a mother. They will hear. Why don't you use that strategy and curb all these children? Why must you be called the mother of a thug? Why should you be a mother of a miscreant? Why are you not thinking of your own child becoming somebody in life too? Somebody of good fortune, somebody that will be respected. Why should it be your own child that will be hooligansing for other person? Please, let's talk to our
I enjoy your missionary message coupled with that of the fourth. Yes, I appreciate you. If you can remember the CP that went, that is after our look or the family, he combed almost every dark places and ransacked all the miscreants that are hiding. We know ourselves, we know where the utter spots, that is the dark spot in all our vicinity. Even sometimes people always call the attention of the police. Even some police, they know them. Then the man ransacked it. Can we say that the places is always being ransacked or being checked always after the sweeping of those people?
Yes, it does not stop. Police job is continuous. When you do something, you have to follow it up. We are doing the follow-up.
We can say that we don't have area boys again.
That is the reason why you are seeing the peace that you are enjoying. You will see that they are not as I know when I'm passing through this place, I know what I used to see all the time. But now, can you see? At least that is why we are enjoying all these things. And the new commissioner of police is following it up. You can see him like that. Is an operational.
Even you made some arrests that during the last election.
Yes.
Some arrests. I hope you can understand what I'm saying.
Yes.
Some arrests of some people of questionable character that led to the free and fair of that election. Will you assure us of such things?
Yes, we are going to do the same thing.
Okay. Even more than what you did.
But yes, what we did.
Yeah.
But I cannot be telling you all our strategies on here like this.
Okay.
Like Yoruba will say, "Nti agba fi njeko, abewe lo wa."
Okay.
Let's leave it under the leaf.
All right. Now, thank you, the PPRO. Thank you for coming today. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wá wò ní èdè àbínibí. Pẹ̀lú bí a ṣe ń múra kùkù kẹ̀kẹ́ fún ètò ìdìbò tó ń bọ̀ lójú ọ̀nà yìí, a rí pé insecurity pé ibi tí ètò ààbò báwo ni ọ̀rọ̀ ètò ààbò báwo ló ṣe rí pẹ̀lú ètò ìdìbò tó ń bọ̀ ní ojú ọ̀nà yìí? Torí tá a bá wo orílẹ̀-èdè wa rí pé ètò ààbò wa ó mẹ́hẹ̀, gbogbo wa la mọ̀, a sì mọ̀ pé ìjọba ń sapá láti rí i pé ètò ààbò fẹsẹ̀ rinlẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ ìbò tó ń bọ̀ lójú ọ̀nà yìí, àwọn èèyàn ń pè ǹjẹ́ bò yìí ó lọ báyìí, ǹjẹ́ ó ṣe dì báyìí, àbí ó wáyé ni àbí ò ní wáyé ni pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ ètò ààbò ló ṣe rí. Kí lẹ rò pé ẹ ń ṣe láti rí i pé ètò ààbò fẹsẹ̀ rinlẹ̀, pàápàá jùlọ bí ètò ìdìbò ṣe ń bọ̀ lójú ọ̀nà?
Ṣé rí adìẹ ńlá gùn ìyẹn ni ò yárí, à ń sapá wa o. Mo sì mọ̀ pé Ọlọ́run ó dé ìgbìyànjú wa ládé. Ọlọ́run kọ́kọ́ ni ààbò, òní sì ràn wá lọ́wọ́ fún ààbò. Ẹnìkan ò lè dá ààbò ṣe láìsí Ọlọ́run bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó sì ti ń ràn wá lọ́wọ́. Tá a bá wò ó ní ìdìbò ti gómìnà tá a ṣe lọ, ṣé mọ̀ pé kó tó di pé ìdìbò dé, gbogbo ìpayín kékeré ariwo wà táwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n ń gbọ̀n kiri bó ni wọ́n ń wo ohun tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ rí láyé àtijọ́, wọ́n fi wá ń wo ohun tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. ń ṣe lórí máa jábọ́, ń ṣe lọ́rùn máa jábọ́. Ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ rí bó ṣe lọ nírọ̀wọ́rọsẹ̀ tí ọ̀fọ́n kankan òfurufú lùgbà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni yóò rí báyìí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni yóò rí. Èyí tí ó tiẹ̀ tá a máa ṣe yìí, mo fi dá wa lójú wípé yóò tiẹ̀ tún yóò lọ ń pẹ̀lẹ́kùtù ju ti tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ lọ. Torí pé a ti ṣe gbogbo ètò níṣẹpẹ́ tó jẹ́ wípé yóò mú kí gbogbo nǹkan kó lọ ní sẹrẹrẹwẹrẹ ní bá a ṣe pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Ẹ já fọkànbalẹ̀, a ti ṣe oríṣiríṣi ètò. Ojoojúmọ́ ni ọ̀gá ọlọ́pàá pàápàá jùlọ nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun, wọn ò sún wọn owó, ojoojúmọ́ ni wọ́n ń ṣe ìpàdé. Ìpàdé kan gan àti ẹ̀tún ṣe lánàá pẹ̀lú àwọn elétò ìdìbò ní ọ̀dọ̀ wọn, tá a pe gbogbo àwọn tó ń díje dupò, àwọn tí wọ́n jẹ́ ọ̀gá olóṣèlú lóríṣiríṣi. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni a pe gbogbo àwọn tó ń jẹ́ asọmọgbé wọn, gbogbo wọn náà ni wọ́n wá síbẹ̀ lánàá tá a dẹ̀ jọ ṣe ìpàdé tí ọ̀gá ọlọ́pàá tó sọ fún wọn n tí kò ní gbà wípé ẹ má máa ya àwọn tó ń pè ní posters tó ń lẹ̀ káàkiri, òun kọ́ ni yóò dìbò. Bí wọ́n ṣe yá tó ní ètò kọjá lọ, ẹni tó kúkú wọlé yóò wọlé, pé ẹ má máa yá òun yẹn kọ́ ni ẹni tí ó wọlé bẹ́ẹ̀ yá, torí pé ẹni tó ń fẹ́ dìbò fún wọ́n ti mọ̀ lọ́kàn wọn, kì í ṣe ohun tó so mọ́ ara kìíní èèyàn. Mo rí i pé àwọn èèyàn nísìnyí wọ́n ti gbọ́n, èèyàn ni wọ́n ń dìbò fún, kì í ṣe pátì àbí ohun tí wọ́n ṣe. Wọ́n ti mọ ohun, kálukú ti mọ ohun tó fẹ́ dìbò fún. So kò sí wọn ni tá a bá sì wá gbá, tẹ́ bá lẹ̀ ní gbọ́ òun kọ́kọ́ rọ̀ yín ni, ṣùgbọ́n tẹ́ bá lẹ̀ ní gbọ́ tí ọwọ́ òun bá tẹ̀ yín, ẹ fi mú dánrin òfin, ẹ fi mú kàtà òfin pé tẹ́ bá lẹ̀ ní gbà ní ààbò, àánú ò ní wọ́n kún o. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá sì lẹ̀ ní wọ́n kún, àní gbà láàbò. Wọ́n sọ gbogbo ẹ̀ fún wọn lánàá. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni ẹni tó jẹ́ ọ̀gá àgbà fún àwọn àjọ elétò ìdìbò, wọ́n sọ ọ̀rọ̀ tílẹ̀ kún fún wọn lánàá, tán sọ gbogbo ohun tí wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe àbí tí wọn ò ní ṣe. Wọ́n yìí sọ wípé kò sí ní tẹ́ ẹ lè ṣe, gbogbo àwọn ti ní ìwé tán, wọ́n gbé kinní ọ̀hún, àpótí àpótí ifá àwọn òyìnbó tó ń pè ní kọ̀ǹpútà tó ń pè ní bivas àbí kí ló ń pè ẹ̀mí iṣẹ́ mọ̀ pé mi ò mọ wọ́n fi hàn wá lánàá pé inú ẹ̀ gbogbo kò sí tẹ́ ẹ lè ṣe béèyàn ní kinní béèyàn tiẹ̀ ń lọ sun ilé elétò òdìbò kò ní nǹkan kan ṣe èèyàn kàn ń dààmú ara ẹ̀ ó tún owó tó yóò fi jẹun bí bó ṣe wọ́n yìí wọ́n tún lọ fowó rẹ̀ pò wọ́n tún fi ṣe ó kàn ń fi rẹ̀ ṣe wàhálà ni gbogbo nǹkan tó ti wà nínú mẹ́mórì nínú ọpọlọ kọ̀ǹpútà tá à ń sọ yẹn kò ṣeé parẹ́ kúrò ńbẹ̀ ẹ rí i pé ńgbà míì gan tá a bá ní àwa tá à ń lo kọ̀ǹpútà yẹn àti fóònù tẹ́ ẹ bá lẹ pa nǹkan kan rẹ́ ó tún nínú ibì kan tí ó tún lọ fi pamọ́ sí tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n lè ní 60 days ní ó tó parẹ́ kúrò ńbẹ̀ ìyẹn túmọ̀ sí pé tó o bá tún fẹ́ rí gbà ó tún rí gbà bó bá tiẹ̀ ló parẹ́ bó ló fọ́ kọ̀ǹpútà ò lè fọ́ tí gbogbo àgbáyé má bá tún ti rí kọ̀ǹpútà kan tán bá ti fi tí wọ́n ṣe yóò tún gbèdé padà kò ní túmọ̀ kí wọ́n mọ̀ wulẹ̀ dára wọn láàmú.
ẹ rí i pé gbogbo ìgbà tí a bá ti fẹ́ dìbò báyìí ní ìjọba àpapọ̀ wọn ó ka àwọn òfin rẹ́rẹ́ fáwọn tán ń díje fáwọn aráàlú tán fẹ́ dìbò nípa pé kí ni ká ṣe kí ni ká ṣe tẹ́ bá ṣe báyìí àwọn ọlọ́pàá ni a ṣe báyìí fún yín tẹ́ bá ṣe báyìí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan báyìí àti ìwà ǹjẹ́ ó máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ pé àfihàn jófin tí àwa fi léde pé ẹni báyìí ó jẹ́ àpótí ìdìbò ẹ̀wọ̀n báyìí là ń ràn lọ tàbí nǹkan báyìí ni tí ó ṣe pé bóyá àwọn tí wọ́n jẹ́ ọ̀gá lókè wọ́n rò pé ní ẹni báyìí ọmọ wa ni ẹ bá fílẹ̀ àbáwí ní àbáwí lábẹ́nú.
kò sẹ́ni tó kọjá òfin tó bá ti ṣe tó lòdì sófin ní táwa mọ̀ nù ẹ̀yìn tó bá ní mo tiẹ̀ fẹ́ràn ọ̀gá tí a ní àwọn ọ̀gá ọlọ́pàá tá a ní lọ́sùn ọlọ́run fẹ́ràn wa púpọ̀ tó ń gbèrú wọn wá ẹ ń bá fẹ́ bẹ̀bẹ̀ fún ròyìn ohun tí ọ̀gá mi ó sọ ni pé bóyá kẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀wé èmi ni mo wá gba ọ̀daràn yìí o kẹ́ẹ̀sì forúkọ yín sí kẹ́ẹ̀ sáyẹ̀nsì kódà gan àátún ní ìdí fọ́tò yín ká lè lẹ́mọ̀ tí wọ́n bá ti ń bi á léèrè á lè sọ wípé olóyè àbí alágbára kan ó ní o oníkàfílẹ ńlọ́wọ́ mi ò sì rò pé ẹnìkan kan ó fẹ́ ṣe irú yùn so ó ní mo fi gbàgbọ́ wípé kò lè sí ohun tó jọ pàápàá jùlọ ní ìsìn ó dàbí pé ojú ti là gbogbo àwọn èèyàn ti mẹ̀tọ́ mòfin wọ́n ti mọ àwọn tó ń dìbò gan ti mọ òfin wọ́n ti mọ tí wọ́n ń pè ní ẹ̀tọ́ wọn ẹ̀tọ́ ọmọnìyàn gbogbo èèyàn ti mọ̀ ní ìsìn àwọn nǹkan míì tó ń ṣe láyé àtijọ́ kò lè ẹ má jẹ́ àjàgbọ̀n ní èsì lọ́bẹ̀ mọ́ gbogbo tó ń ṣe láyé àtijọ́ yẹn kò fi bẹ́ẹ̀ jọ pé yóò ṣẹlẹ̀ mọ́ ní ìsìn.
nǹkan kan wà tí mo fẹ́ bi yín lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ sọ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ gbà ló jẹ́ pé tẹ́ bá mú ọ̀daràn tẹ́ bá gbé lọ ilé ẹjọ́ ìgbà tẹ́ bá mú làwọn èèyàn ó mọ̀ tẹ́ bá gbé lọ ilé ẹjọ́ gan tí ilé ẹjọ́ bá dájọ́ fún un bá ní kó lọ ẹ̀wọ̀n ní kó lọ kíni àwọn èèyàn gbọ́ mọ́ ó sì yẹ kí wọ́n máa gbọ́ kí wọ́n fi lè máa kẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
a máa sọ fẹ́yìn oníròyìn mo rò pé tá a bá ń ṣe náà àwọn oníròyìn máa ń wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ máa bá a fọn rẹ torí mélòó là ń mú lójúmọ́ mélòó là ń mọ̀ wá tá a bá mélé ìta mú lọ ilé ẹjọ́ apọn tún pa sọ gbogbo ayé o ẹ máa gbọ́ àti mú lọ ilé ẹjọ́ ṣùgbọ́n mo rí mọ̀ yìí pé ọ̀pọ̀ oníròyìn náà máa ń wà ní ilé ẹjọ́ tá a bá ti ń ṣe ìdájọ́ àwọn nǹkan àmọ́ mo tiẹ̀ máa tún fi léde fún àwọn oníròyìn mo ní platform kan tí mo ṣe fáwọn oníròyìn ìgbà míì mo máa ń fi sí ibẹ̀ kí wọ́n fi lè lọ kí wọ́n fi lè jẹ́ àwọn alábàápín nínú gbogbo bí ètò ìdájọ́ ṣe ń lọ ṣé ẹ sì mọ̀ pé ìdájọ́ náà rí ìdájọ́ wa tí wọ́n bá ṣe ìdájọ́ wọ́n tún lè ní pé wọ́n tún sún ẹjọ́ sí iwájú ṣé ẹ sì mọ̀ pé oríṣiríṣi.
tàbí kẹ́lòmí ò ní kó ń lọ àpíl.
ṣé ẹ mọ̀ wọ́n àti ẹ̀ náà tún sún síwájú bóyá wọ́n ní ẹ̀fí sí rìmáǹdì o kí kankan fi sí pamọ́ o àtúnṣẹjọ́ ń gbà báyìí ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọ̀daràn míì ni ó tún ti bọ́ sáwà lọ́wọ́ láti pé kí n tún mọ̀ pé ẹja mọ̀ tẹ̀lé wọn ìjọ ó lè má ṣe ṣùgbọ́n táwọn oníròyìn wa gbogbo yín tẹ́ bá wà ńbẹ̀ ní alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ ẹ mọ ìjọ ìdájọ́ mi ẹ lè máa lọ láti máa tẹ̀lé láti bá wa máa sọ fún aráàlú wípé ẹ̀yin náà ni ẹ̀yin náà la gbọ́kànlé ibi tó dé dúró ọlọ́pàá ń gbìyànjú ẹ̀rí wọ́n tún ti ṣe báyìí wọ́n tún ti wọ́n tiẹ̀ ti àrígbà tí wọ́n gbé lọ sí ọgbà ẹ̀wọ̀n gbogbo yẹn náà ẹ̀yin náà lè máa bá wa ṣe ṣẹ̀ǹpẹ́ yìí náà ni àjọ ṣiṣẹ́ pọ̀ àrídáṣe.
ẹ rí i pé ní àwọn aráàlú náà ní abèrè ilé òkàn wá torí ẹ̀yin lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ yín lẹ́mọ bẹ́ẹ̀ sì ń ṣe àkóso ọ̀dọ̀ yín wọ́n ní nígbà tí ọ̀gá àgbà ọlọ́kọ̀dé tó lọ tán ẹni tó débẹ̀ Fálẹ́yẹ ó gbó àwọn èèyàn burúkú ó gbó wọn ó lọ bá wọn ní ahéré wọn ó lọ wọ́n kó wọn níbẹ̀ kò tiẹ̀ létí pé àlù àṣọ kankan ó lọ kó wọn bẹ̀ ni ó sì gbà gbogbo ẹ̀ tó mọ́ lẹ́yìn bí ọtútù kan ṣàtúntò méjì wọ́n gbé lọ àwọn aráàlú kan sọ pé ká bá wọn bèèrè lọ́wọ́ yín awakọ̀ wọn ní pé bóyá ó ti tọwọ́ bọ ibi táwọn olóṣèlú kan fẹ́ náà fi gbé lọ.
èmi ò lérò bẹ́ẹ̀ nítorí pé ṣe rí iṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá nìyẹn ibi tán bá ti nílò ẹ̀ ṣe rí bó ṣe wà ń bì ó jẹ́ ọkùnrin tó ní ipa tó pọ̀ tó níyẹ́ káàkiri tó sì nípa tó pọ̀ ẹ rí i pé nígbà tí mò ń kà nípa n tá à ń pè ní profile wọn tá à ń pè ní resume nípa ìgbésí ayé wọn nígbà mò ń kà ńgbà kan báyìí ẹ rí i pé a sọ síbẹ̀ wípé ó tún jẹ́ wọ́n tún fi sí àwọn igun nǹkan kan pàápàá jùlọ èmi gan kì í ṣe torílẹ̀-èdè yìí tó jẹ́ ẹni tó tún ní iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n tún yàn láti orílẹ̀-èdè tún lọ máa ṣe ní orílẹ̀-èdè míì ní orílẹ̀-èdè gan náà bó ṣe wà ní Ọ̀ṣun yẹn gbogbo ìgbà ni máa ń tún gun bàálù lọ sí Àbújá ní gbogbo ìgbà mo rò pé iṣẹ́ yẹn bí irú iṣẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn náà ni wọ́n tún nílò rẹ̀ fún pé tí wọ́n bá fi sí ibi kò ní máa sí bí torí nígbà tí bóyá stéètì tó bá wà ìpínlẹ̀ tó wà ń gbóná náà ṣe ní ó tó pé wípé wá ṣe nǹkan kan l'Ábùjá wọ́n wá wí pé ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé kúrò kó lè ráàyè kò ní lè ráàyè fún.
ṣé wọn ròyìn tẹ́lẹ̀ ni.
ṣé mo.
ìbọn táwọn yẹn ń sọ yìí pé wọ́n ní bó ṣe kó wọn ẹ rí i pé ó lé ní 100 tó kó lẹ́ẹ̀kan ṣe tó kó lẹ́ẹ̀kan irú ẹ̀gán ò ṣẹlẹ̀ rí ká ní ká sọ tọrọ fún wa pé ó ti tẹ ojú àwọn alágbára kan mọ́lẹ̀ ó ti mọ́ ọmọ wọn. àwọn aráàlú náà sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o.
ṣe rí gbogbo ohun tá à ń sọ ọlọ́pàá òwò bẹ́yẹn o ọlọ́pàá òwò bẹ́yẹn èmi bí ẹnìkan mi ò rí yẹn nínú ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣe rí ṣe ọlọ́pàá kì í ṣe èèyàn lè lóṣù kankan gbé èèyàn lè lóṣù méjì kan gbé èèyàn lè lóṣù mẹ́ta kan gbé kò ní fi ṣe wípé bóyá nǹkan kan ṣebí ọlọ́kọ̀dé ẹjẹ́ ti ṣebí gbogbo wa náà la wà bí ṣebí ẹni báwọn kan ṣe ń pariwo tán ló tẹ̀ lójúmọ́ dẹ̀ ṣé torí ẹ̀ kan gbé ó sì fẹ́ lọ́dún méjì ń bí àwọn kan ṣe sọ pé kò ṣe dáadáa tó ó ń ṣe báyìí ó ń má wọn kan kò má wọn kan ó ń tẹ àwọn mọ́lẹ̀ ṣé wọ́n torí ẹ̀ kan gbé ǹdẹ́ fi mọ̀ yí pé kì í ṣe nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ni ntẹ́mi rí ni pé he is a man of many parts ó ní oríṣiríṣi ibi tán kì í bọ̀ àwọn summit kan àwọn kinní kan àwọn àjọ kan ó ń wà lára wọn tó jẹ mọ́ orílẹ̀-èdè tó ń bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tó ń ṣojú ọlọ́pàá níbẹ̀ gbogbo orú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn wọn ò ní fẹ́ fi irú ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ̀ ọlọ́run kàn ní ṣe mọ̀ ọlọ́run yàn fún wa pé ká lò ní ọ̀dọ̀ wa àkókò tí yóò dẹ̀ dáadẹ̀ tí tó àkókò rẹ̀ sì tó.
ó dàgbà ìgbà tí wọ́n ti tó ń ṣe fáwọn àwọn oníwà àbàjẹ́ yẹn ṣé kò sí ọdún lọ sí mi láì.
ṣé irú ìgbésẹ̀ tán gbé ń gbà yẹn tán fi ń fọ̀ ló mọ́ yẹn ṣé ìyẹn ò ní di tán pàtó báyìí.
no kò ṣe rí tẹ bá ń wo ọ̀gá ọlọ́pàá òǹkálùkù ló ní bó ṣe ń ṣe iṣẹ́ rẹ̀ ó ṣe iṣẹ́ rẹ̀ ẹ kàn lè ròyìn pé kíní ni ṣùgbọ́n iṣẹ́ ń lọ lábẹ́nú iṣẹ́ gidi ń lọ lábẹ́nú débi pé àwọn ọ̀daràn ni wọ́n mọ̀ yìí pé iṣẹ́ ń lọ lábẹ́nú kì í ṣe gbogbo èèyàn àwọn kan wà tó yẹ pé wọ́n ṣe nǹkan girigirigiri wọ́n pariwo wọ́n ṣe nǹkan gidi báwọn míì ẹ mọ eégún sẹni jẹ́jẹ́ mu tí wọ́n pé àwọn yóò dàbẹ̀ ni pé wọ́n dákẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n dídákẹ́ yẹn o yíyọ ẹkùn tòjókọ́ tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n gbóná bíi kíre in fact bí ọkọ̀ jẹ́ ewìrì wọ́n gbóná irú ẹ̀ ni tó ṣe iṣẹ́ ń lọ gidi o àwọn ọ̀daràn gbọ́dọ̀ kàn fẹ́ tún gbérí.
ẹ bá a túbọ̀ sọ fún wọn pé kàn jára mọ́sẹ̀ ọlọ́run fún wọn ṣe ẹ já padà sí orí ètò ìdìbò a rí i pé ní nǹkan bí oṣù díẹ̀ sẹ́yìn a rí i pé àwọn kò dọ̀rọ̀ sí ẹ̀dá kan wọn ń dáná sun ilé àjọ elétò ìdìbò káàkiri irú ẹ̀ sì ṣẹlẹ̀ nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun náà kí ni ìgbésẹ̀ tí àjọ yín ti gbé láti rí i pé ètò ààbò tó yanrantí ó wà fún àwọn ilé elétò ìdìbò káàkiri.
mo ti sọ níbẹ̀rẹ̀ níbẹ̀ nǹkan bí léèrè ìbéèrè kan níbẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n mo tuntun sọ báyìí ṣe rí nígbà tá a ti rí bẹ́yẹn gbogbo ilé àwọn elétò ìdìbò gbogbo tó jẹ́ facilities wọn gbogbo nǹkan tó jẹ́ nǹkan ẹ̀ní wọn ni láti ná ọlọ́pàá síbẹ̀ ọlọ́pàá dìgbòlùjà náà ti wà níbẹ̀ náà ti dúró ṣùgbọ́n mo tún wá tó fẹ́ sọ fún aráàlú àwọn kọlọ̀rọ̀ntì àwọn tán ti gbéṣù múlẹ̀ mo fẹ́ sọ fún wọn yí pé ẹ má wulẹ̀ dára yín láàmú láti pé ẹ̀ ń lọ jó ilé elétò ìdìbò àbẹ́ ń lọ jó àwọn nǹkan ní wọn ibẹ̀ yẹn kọ́ ni ìdìbò kò tún kankan lára ọ̀rọ̀ ìdìbò tẹ bá rò pé nígbà tẹ ti jó tẹ bá ti jó bẹ́ẹ̀ ti jó àwọn ìwé tó ṣe pàtàkì ẹ lè jó ohun tó wà lórí kọ̀ǹpútà ìwé tí òyìnbó tó ṣe pẹ́ńsù ló ṣe rẹ̀ sáà òyìnbó tó ṣe tìǹ tẹ́lẹ̀ náà ni ó tún ṣe tẹ́ mọ̀ tẹ́ bá ti jó ìkan nígbà tí ṣe pé pépà ò sí láyé mọ́ wọ́n tún píríǹtì míì wọ́n tún mú mi ìjáde tó jẹ́ pé ihun tó wà ń bẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ yẹn náà ni ẹ má wulẹ̀ dára yín láàmú gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe sọ nínú èdè ti òyìnbó lẹ́ẹ̀kan owó tó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ fi jẹun pé kó tiẹ̀ ṣe wọ́n ní ìsìn bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wá ń rírà tẹ wọ́n ń lọ fi ṣiṣẹ́ bí yẹn ní òye wa àmì tó ń ràn yín àmì tí àmọ́ bí ẹ ti ń rówó bá a ṣe ń sọ pé kò sówó nílùú yìí náà tá à ṣáà ń tiraka ẹ tún wá rówó mo nígbàgbọ́ wípé ẹ lọ tò nílé epo ni kéèyàn wá tò nílé epo kó wá jẹ́ pé ń gbò bá rí pọ̀ yóò lọ fi ṣe ìjàmbá yóò lọ máa fi ṣe ń tiẹ̀ àti iye owó tí epo tún jẹ́ nísìn owó tó yẹ ká ẹ fi jẹun tó yẹ ká ẹ fi jẹun sínú ká ẹ fi wà dáadáa kí lẹ tún fi ń lọ dààmú sí ẹgbẹ́ bákan kò ní nǹkan kan ṣe nínú ìdìbò ẹni tó bá sọ fún yín bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹni yẹn kò ronú tó kò mọ kúlẹ̀kúlẹ̀ ló jẹ́ kó máa rán yín pé kẹ́ ẹ lọ tàbí ẹ̀yin náà lẹ́dẹ̀rú nínú ọ̀rọ̀ yín tẹ́ fi ń lọ ṣerú yẹn kò rẹ̀ láròjinlẹ̀ ni gbogbo ń tẹ̀ ń jó yẹn àwọn tán ní elétò ìdìbò wọ́n lè rí gbogbo ẹ̀ padà gbogbo ẹ̀ wà nínú kọ̀ǹpútà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn fọ́ kọ̀ǹpútà wọn gan kọ̀ǹpútà ò lè tán láyé ń tán stọ̀ lórí kọ̀ǹpútà yìí wọ́n rí lórí gbogbo kọ̀ǹpútà ó sì wà ní Google ẹni tí wọ́n pè ní Google nínú afẹ́fẹ́ ó wà ń bẹ̀ ó dàbẹ̀ pé kéèyàn ní òun já fóònù mi gbà ní gbogbo ẹni tó wà lórí rẹ̀ mo ti sèfù ẹ̀ sórí afẹ́fẹ́ à ń pè ní Google ẹ̀ tó mo ti fẹ́ sèfù ẹ̀ síbẹ̀ so tí n bá ti ra fóònù mi kí n kàn béèrè lọ́wọ́ Google pé gbogbo tí mo fi sórí ẹ̀ bá ń dá padà yóò tún dá padà ni gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni kìíní àwọn elétò ìdìbò yìí àbí ẹni pé wọ́n ti mọ̀ yín pẹ̀lú èṣù bẹ́ẹ̀ lè ṣe wọ́n ti ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ayé ti lu jára ayé ti kọjá gbogbo bébà tẹ́ ń jó tàbí ẹ̀ ń sun ilé kan kò sí tẹ́ ẹ lè ṣe ní kò lè dín nǹkan kan lọ́wọ́ ẹ fowó yín jẹun ẹ má wulẹ̀ dààmú rárá a sì ń rọ àwọn ọmọ ń fi àkókò ìrọ̀ àwọn tí wọ́n ní ọmọ náà èyàn ò lè nígi lóko kó wọ́n lè mèso ẹ̀ òkun sí lè kùn kí onínú mọ̀mọ́ ní ẹ mọ̀rú ọmọ tẹ́ ẹ bí ẹ jọ ẹ fa ọmọ yín so ẹ bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ ní kọ̀rọ̀ ibi tó yẹ kán ti gbọ́ pàápàá jùlọ obìnrin ṣé inú ẹdùn kan mọ nígbà táǹpọ̀ wọn kan ní ìyá gómìnà ìyá pírẹsidẹ́ǹtì ìyá sínétọ̀ ṣé kán wá máa pò wọ́n ní ìyá tọ́ọ̀gì ìyá ọ̀bàyéjẹ́ ìyá olè ìyẹn tó ń dà lúrú ṣé inú ìyẹn ló fẹ́ ni tó o bá fẹ́ rú ẹ̀ ó mọ bó ṣe lè bọ́ mọ́ ẹ sọ ṣé níwọ̀n ló bí ọmú àyẹ ló mu ó sì mọ bó ṣe gbé bó ṣe ó mọ ẹ ó mọ pìlẹ̀ rẹ̀ kí ló tó lè pé ó sòrò gànjọ́ ni àmọ́ bá ṣe máa ń bọ́kọ wá sọ̀rọ̀ bá ṣe máa ń bá àwọn sọ̀rọ̀ pé kó bá sọ̀rọ̀ kó sọ fún níbi tó ti gbọ́ kó fi ewé ọmọ mọ́ létí ipe tó bá jẹ́ mi mo bí ọ àmọ́ bí tá a lè fọwọ́kàn lára wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí obìnrin àwọn obìnrin tó bá jẹ́ mi mo bí ọ tó jẹ́ pé ibi tó ti ṣe rèé tá a pọn ìpọ̀n rí ẹ̀ níbi tó ti wá rèé àmọ́ bá a ṣe ń sọ fún wọn pé tó o bá fẹ́ kí báyìí ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ẹ irú ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ etí rẹ̀ ó ṣí iye rẹ̀ ó sì pa ní tí mò ń ṣe yóò dá ẹ jẹ́ ká bọ́mọ wa sọ̀rọ̀ kò sẹ́ni tí ó fẹ́ kó abiyamọ kankan ò lè fẹ́ kó wọn sunkún ọmọ ṣùgbọ́n tí ọmọ yẹn tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ tàbí tán ní wọn ò gbọ́ tán bá ní wọn ní wọn kún àwọn ò ní gbà láàbọ̀ à ń sọ fún yín o ìdìbò tó ń bọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bá a ṣe sọ náà ní ìdìbò ìta ṣe lọ àtúrálẹ̀ o gúdúgúdú wa òtúrálẹ̀ o àní gbà kí ẹnìkan kó wà níbì kan kó fẹ́ da àlàáfíà ìpínlẹ̀ rú o.
bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ́dọ̀ ìbò lẹ́ẹ̀kan pé gbogbo ọ́fíìsì àwọn elétò ìdìbò pé gbogbo wọn ọbẹ̀ náà ni ọlọ́pàá ti wà ń sìn mọ̀ pé yẹn tún fi àwọn aráàlú lọ́kàn balẹ̀ pé títí di jọ́ọ̀bù gan ọlọ́pàá wà káàkiri.
lẹ́yìn ìbò àní tuntun rálẹ̀ àmọ́ àwọn ojúṣe.
kíni kan wà táwọn ọlọ́pàá bóyá ẹ̀ máa ń fi nǹkan kan mọ́ nítọ̀ tiwa ni àwa ní sẹ́rù àjọ òṣìṣẹ́ ẹ̀ka náà ni àwọn ò rí ọwọ́ jà ọwọ́ ọlọ́pàá lọ títí fáwọn ọlọ́pàá sáwọn náà.
ẹ̀kọ́ lẹ́tà.
àṣẹṣẹ ẹ̀kọ́ lẹ́tà.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bó ṣe rí nìyẹn torí gbogbo ibi tí a bá fi ọlọ́pàá sí a ní ìwé torí tán bá bi wá léèrè tán bá bi ọ̀gá ọlọ́pàá Ọ̀ṣun léèrè pé bó ni ọlọ́pàá rẹ̀ wọ́n ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́ gbogbo gbà ní fi hàn pé ọ̀kan wà ń bí ọ̀kan wà ń bí then láti pé bó náà ṣe wà ń bẹ̀ ó gbọ́dọ̀ ní ìwé ìfihàn pé n tí wọ́n kọ wá rè tán fi béèrè fún ẹ mọ̀ yí pé even nǹkan tẹ́ bá fẹ́ nǹkan lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run ó ní béèrè ó wà nínú Matthew 7:7 ó ní béèrè then you ask and it shall be given unto you ask ó wà ń bẹ̀ ó ní béèrè ó ní àwọn nìkan wọn ò rí gbà nítorí pé wọn ò béèrè nígbà Ọlọ́run gan bá lè sọ báwọn ṣe rí i pé àwọn ènìyàn gan ó yẹ ká béèrè torí àwa ìtì inú mọ̀ràn ẹ̀rọ mo sọ fún ilé ẹ̀kọ́ yín pé a kì í ṣe àjànú a lè mọ tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ ẹ̀yin náà wàá fìwé béèrè pé a fẹ́ báyìí o ọ̀gá ọlọ́pàá wàá fi òtẹ́lẹ̀ wípé ẹ bá ní fún wọn ní báyìí yóò sì ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ bá lọ sọ́dọ̀ ọ̀gá ọlọ́pàá òkè balẹ̀ kò lè fún tọ́gà rẹ̀ ò bá fún un ní ìwé pé fún wọn ní nǹkan báyìí o.
a rí pé lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yẹn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kan ní báríkè yín tó wà ní Ìlà a sì tún rí pé ẹ tún ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ sí ọ́fíìsì kan ní Iléṣà nílé Adéṣà yẹn ṣáà lè ka eléyìí náà kún ara ìgbáradì yìí.
gbogbo ara ìgbáradì náà ni ṣé mọ̀ yí pé tí mo rò pé brọ́dà mi tán jókòó yìí wọ́n wà níbẹ̀ wọ́n wá síbẹ̀ ń gbà yẹn a rí i pé bíbẹ̀ ṣe rí kò sẹ́ni tó lè máa ṣiṣẹ́ ní irú bẹ̀ yẹn tí orí rẹ̀ ò ní wálẹ̀ kò sẹ́ni lè máa gbé irú ilé tán tún kọ́ sí ẹ̀yìn ẹ̀yẹn tí ó jáde nínú ilé òun torí rẹ̀ ò ní wálẹ̀ irú gbogbo tí ọ̀gá ọlọ́pàá ń rò ní ọ̀gá ọlọ́pàá pátápátá IGP alkali ní tí wọ́n ń rò nìyẹn tí wọ́n fi ìpè tí wọ́n fi ròyìn pé ẹjọ́ máa ṣe lé káàkiri gbogbo ìpínlẹ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan wọ́n ṣe ìkọ̀ọ̀kan ẹ̀ wọ́n sì ní wọ́n tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìkejì náà tí wọ́n tún gbé sí ìlú mi wọ́n tún káàkiri bẹ́yẹn sí ẹni tán bá ti ń ṣe yóò mú orí yá orí àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ yá wọ́n ní gbogbo bá ṣe nísìn náà gbogbo àwọn àgọ́ ọlọ́pàá wa náà wọ́n tún wọn ṣe náà tí ó fi lè dé bó ṣe wà náà ní standard tá à ń pè ní standard tí ó fi lè bámu pẹ̀lú wọ́n fẹ́ kó ní ìbámu pẹ̀lú ti UN àjọ àgbáyé tí wọ́n fọwọ́ sí tí wọ́n fẹ́ máa ṣe nìyẹn so láti pé kí ara èèyàn lè yá náà láti ṣiṣẹ́ òní wọ́n ṣe ṣe lé ẹ rí i pé ní ti ìlàtẹ̀sọ yẹn náà wọ́n ń ṣe training gbogbogbò àwọn ń gbáradì láti pé wọ́n ń ṣe ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ láti pé kí wọ́n lè àwọn ọlọ́pàá dìgbòlùjà wà ńbẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n á lè ráàyè ṣe múra sílẹ̀ dira fún gbogbo ohun tó bá lè fẹ́ pé ó fẹ́ kọjú tàbí àwọn kọlọ́rántí kan tán lè fẹ́ kọjú ìpínlẹ̀ wa tí a ṣe ṣe
lóòótọ́ yìí ni a tún rí àwọn ọlọ́pàá bíi tó lé ní 300 tí wọ́n tún send wá sí ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun pé láti ṣe ara àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ wa ṣùgbọ́n táwa rí tó fi yàtọ̀ díẹ̀ ni pé tiwantiwa ni wọ́n ó dẹ̀ pé ní ó fẹ́ bá ìpamọ́ pẹ̀lú pé àwọn tó bá wá láti ibì kan nìkan máa sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ kí ni IGP Alkali kí ló gbà lérò pẹ̀lú ẹ̀.
n tán rò lérò náà ni pé n tá à ń pè ní community policing that is ìfọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ ní àárín àwùjọ láti pé ká lè jẹ́ kí ètò ààbò kò dán mọ́rán ohun tí ó wà lẹ́mìí ẹ̀ gan ni wípé ẹni tó bá wá láti agbègbè kan ó ti mọ gbogbo agbègbè yẹn ó mọ̀ nípa oúnjẹ wọn ó mọ̀ nípa aṣọ wíwọ̀ wọn ó mọ̀ nípa ìhùwàsí wọn tí nǹkan kan bá dé bóyá ń gbé nǹkan wá sí tẹ̀sán tán wá parí bí ẹjọ́ ó ti mọ ìwà àwọn èèyàn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ẹbí gan nínú àwùjọ yẹn ni ó mọ̀
yóò ti mọ̀
ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan láti pé kó bá wọn ṣe ojútùú sí nǹkan mú wá yẹn yóò kò ní nira fún un nítorí pé àwọn tó ti mọ̀ ni òun náà sì jẹ́ ara wọn ó ti mọ wàsí ó ti mọ ohun tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ so irú nǹkan rò ní wípé yóò tún mú kí ètò ààbò kó dán mọ́rán ṣé àmọ́ pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan míì tó jẹ́ pé tá a bá ní pé àwa láti èmi kápẹ́ mi wà nílẹ̀ Ìgbò nísìn mo wá sílẹ̀ Yorùbá ọ̀pọ̀ nǹkan mọ̀ sọ gan mo lè má gbọ́ ń ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa wá ẹnìkan tó gbóyìnbó pé kí ni wọ́n ń sọ àkókò ó sì ti lọ lórí irú nǹkan báwọn níbi tí n tó yẹ ká tètè yanjú nígbà bá ìṣẹ̀ wá ní ògùnfọ̀ kan kí náà sọ ó yá tún sọ fún mi tẹ́ bá rí gan nísìn ẹ rí pé ọ̀pọ̀ àwọn ọ̀gá ọlọ́pàá bíi DPO tó ń gbé wá sí ọ̀dọ̀ wa ló ń jẹ́ Yorùbá nísìn wọ́n ń gbé èyí tó jẹ́ bíi Ìgbò lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ Ìgbò wọ́n ń gbé àwọn èyí tó jẹ́ ẹni tó bá gbọ́ èdè ibì kan wọ́n ń gbé wọn lọ síbẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni irú èmi tí mo jẹ́ alukoro tí wọ́n bá máa tiẹ̀ gbé mi kúrò bíi pé wọ́n kí n tún lọ sí alukoro ó lè jẹ́ Ọ̀yọ́ ó lè jẹ́ Èkìtì ó lè jẹ́ Oǹdó ó lè jẹ́ Ògùn nítorí pé mo gbédè àárín wa náà ni ó lè jẹ́kọ̀ọ́ torí pé èdè wa àjọgbọ́ wọ́n máa ń rí i pé ẹ rí i pé ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun lèmi ti wá wọ́n gbé mi síbẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni tẹ́ bá wo àwọn tán gbé yẹn wọ́n gbé wọn sí ibi tán ti wá torí pé a lè mọ ìwà àti ṣe tó jẹ́ pé nǹkan kan bá dé a lè mọ̀ bá ṣe gbogbo tó ń fẹ́ náà nìyẹn kí nǹkan lè máa tùbà kó lè túṣẹ́ ṣé àwọn kan tó bá pẹ́ mi ò ń ṣe Yorùbá nísìn bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe bá mi sọ ní èdè fìtìfìtì tán ìbìlẹ̀ parí sí àwọn màmá kan sì wà níta àwọn bàbá kan wà níta tí wọn ò gbọ́ gbogbo tá a sọ látàárọ̀ yẹn ṣùgbọ́n nísìn tá a tún ti ń tu yìí ó ti yé wọn sí gbogbo bó ṣe rí náà nìyẹn.
Saki ọ̀rọ̀ fún àtàjọ máa ń fà tàbí lórí afẹ́fẹ́ pé àwọn ò mọ̀ sí pé kí ló dé tá láwọn àwọn oníwà bàjẹ́ nínú ọlọ́pàá tí àwọn náà hùwà burúkú ẹ̀yin náà máa ń tì sí àwọn aráàlú pé àwọn aráàlú kí ni rí sọ sí yẹn.
ṣe rí ìsọ̀rọ̀ gbèsè ìsunkúnsí ni ìgbésẹ̀ gan ń tẹ̀yàn bá fún yàn tó bá tì sínú ìbọn nìbọn máa fọ̀ jáde ń tẹ́ bá fún ọ sínú pè ní pè máa fọ̀ jáde ń tẹ́ tì sí wa là ń bá yín mójútó là ń bá yín fún ní ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ìmúníkà kò jẹ́ ká gbóhùn àṣebí èèyàn wá ẹ mú èèyàn wá wípé ó fẹ́ gbaṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá o a ṣe gbogbo ètò ayẹ ìwé rẹ̀ wò ayẹ ìwé ẹ̀kọ́ rẹ̀ wò tó ń pè sátífíkẹ́tì ó bá ń tá a fẹ́ mu ayẹ̀wò kò gun níbì kankan ẹsẹ̀ rẹ̀ pé ó tọ́ ojú rẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀ etí rẹ̀ ń gbọ́ràn ẹnu rẹ̀ eyín rẹ̀ ó dáa gbogbo ohun tí ó wà lára ẹ̀ ó pé kò lábùkù.
kò tún lẹ́sùn lọ́dọ̀ yín.
a tún ṣe èyí tí wọ́n ń pè ní medical check that is ti ìlera wọ́n yẹ gbogbo ìtọ̀ wọ́n yẹ ẹ̀jẹ̀ wọ́n yẹ gbogbo ẹ̀wù àárín nǹkan kan tó lábùkù ń bẹ̀. a sì àtún àwo ọpọlọ ẹ̀ pé àwa ti ṣetán láti gbà nù ṣùgbọ́n nílé yín ẹ mọ̀ pé nípa ńlẹ̀ ni ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé nígbà tí ń bọ̀ wá ṣe screening yẹn tó ń bọ̀ wá ṣe àyẹ̀wò bóun fẹ́ ṣọlọ́pàá kò ní wù apálẹ̀ bá a bá wí gan yóò tún rẹ́rìn-ín èéfín sì ni wà tí ẹ mọ̀ pé a lè mọ̀ ní ojú ẹsẹ̀ ó lè fi wà pamọ́ ní àkókò yẹn torí n tó ń fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ bá tiẹ̀ lẹ́gbẹ́ lójú gan akẹ́tùn rẹ́rìn àfọwọ́ra ṣùgbọ́n nínú rẹ̀ yóò mọ̀ sọ pé tọwọ́ ń bá tiẹ̀ a sì gbà síṣẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n yìí mọ irú ẹni tó jẹ́ ẹ ti mọ̀ yìí pé nínú ilé ó ti máa ń ja olè wẹ́wẹ́wẹ́ àwọn ò sì ní lọ́dọ̀ tiwa ńgbà tó tẹ̀ka tá a fi àṣejẹ̀wò ta ló tó ti ní criminal record lọ́dọ̀ wa àrírú ẹ̀ àwa ti rí i pé ó ti dẹ́gbò ti jẹ́ nàìjíríà tó sì ti jẹ́ tó jọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè nàìjíríà tó sì jọmọ ìpínlẹ̀ ọ̀ṣun.
ìkàtọ̀ sí lọ́rùn.
àwa ti ẹ̀tún atún fún nídánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ bọ́n ṣe ń yìnbọn. ó lè wẹ́wẹ́wẹ́ ní ìjà tẹ̀lé ìbọn sì ti wá dọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ bá ṣe rí i pé yóò kúkú mú iṣẹ́ yẹn lọ́kùnkúndùn ni. ẹ̀yin rèé kò sí ẹni tí ó gbàdúrà tó bá fẹ́ gbàdúrà fọmọ láàárọ̀ ọmọ kéékèèké tẹ́ bí ẹ ní fìgbà kankan gbàdúrà yìí pé ọlọ́njọ́ mọ̀ mi ó di ọlọ́pàá mi ò tí ì rẹ̀ ń tó gbàdúrà bẹ́ẹ̀ àfi bí irú èmi fẹ́ kọ́ ọmọ mi ó ṣe ọlọ́pàá mo ti ní kanú ẹ̀ tó wà lọ́lọ́pàá ìmí tó ti ń gbáradì láti dọ́lọ́pàá ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀yin ẹ̀ ní sọ pé ọlọ́njọ́ mọ̀ mi ó dọ́lọ́pàá lọ́dọ̀ mọ̀ mi ó jẹ́ lọ́ọ̀yà jẹ́ kó jẹ́ dókítà ntẹ́ ẹ̀ mọ̀ ń wínú ṣùgbọ́n ètò ẹ̀ bá rí pé ń yọ ẹ́ lẹ́nu tí ń fa tùsùrùtù ládùúgbò tí ń fa wàhálà òun láì sọ pé ẹ̀ ṣe ju ọ̀rẹ́ yín ní ó tiẹ̀ sọ fún ní tí ó fi mọ dà ní àwọn ẹ̀ ṣe jù sọ́lọ́pàá mo lọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ kan lọ́lọ́pàá tó lè bá ní ṣé bí ó ṣe wọ ọlọ́pàá ẹ lọ jù síbẹ̀ ẹ ti gbàgbé sẹ́mo pẹ́sẹ́ nísìnyí pé tá a bá ti tírèènì wọn tán tá a bá ti tá wọn lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tán a tún dá wọn padà sọ́dọ̀ yín ó wá ń gbébọn tì yín ẹ wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ ṣèbí ń tẹ́ ẹ fún wa náà ni a bá ń tírèènì ṣùgbọ́n a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run pé ọ̀pọ̀ wọn yẹn náà a máa ń rí wọn létà a máa ń dá wọn mọ̀ létà tá a sì máa ń ṣe ntótọ́ fún wọn. ṣé ẹ mọ̀ yìí pé ọ̀pọ̀ nínú àwọn tí tẹ̀ ń fún wa tẹ̀ ń ṣe èèyàn bí ìgbà téèyàn ń ṣe rẹ̀ náà ni ìgbà téèyàn ń ṣe rẹ̀ ni torí pé ntẹ́ ẹ bá fọn sínú pè nípè náà máa fọn síta fún yín ẹ ràn wá lọ́wọ́ láti ràn yín lọ́wọ́ ẹ mọ fún wa léè tó dáa jù nínú ilé yín ẹ fún wa léè tó dáa jù nínú àwùjọ yín ẹ̀yin náà rí àbáyín tírèènì tó dáa jù yẹn yóò tún padà wá sọ́dọ̀ yín ẹ rí i pé yóò mọ wúlò fún yín kò ní lè mọ bu àbàjẹ́ tí àwọn ò mọ̀ wọ́n ẹ̀yin lẹ mọ̀ wọ́n jù.
Sake àwọn èèyàn kan tó tún ní ìbè lọ́wọ́ yà pé àwọn ọlọ́pàá kan máa ń gbó lójú ọ̀nà wọ́n ní pé kò sí bí èèyàn ti lè pé tó bí èèyàn lè bọ́ lọ́wọ́ pé ó bẹ́tà kí èèyàn fún ẹlẹ́tọ̀ wọn kí lè ṣe lórí àwọn ẹ̀ nítorí wọ́n kọ́ káàkiri.
ara ń tà ń sọ náà nìyẹn tí mo sọ tán nìsín èyí tẹ́ ẹ bá ti rí ẹ tètè sọ fún wa.
àwọn aráàlú.
èyí tẹ́ ẹ bá ti rí ẹ tètè sọ fún wa a ti mú ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wọn mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ wípé kọ́mọ tó di ọlọ́pàá rárá ó gbọ́dọ̀ pé ọdún méjìdínlógún ọmọ ti gbọ́dọ̀ yín lọ́dún méjìdínlógún ẹ ti kọ́ ní àwọn ìwà kan fún ọdún méjìdínlógún ẹ lè lérò wípé níṣẹ́jú àyá náà láti mú gbogbo ìwà yẹn kúrò ìwà tọ́mọ ti dàgbà pẹ̀lú tó ti mú mi tó ti jẹun pẹ̀lú tó sì fi dàgbà a lè mú kúrò ní ìṣẹ́jú àyá díẹ̀díẹ̀ náà ni láàmú kúrò lára wọn ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé tí wèrè bá ń ṣe wèrè kò lè dédé wèrè ò lè dédé dó kò sì tó tán lára wèrè náà kó mọ̀ kó pàyà ń bẹ̀ náà díẹ̀díẹ̀ nínú kó mọ̀ rẹ́rìn-ín mísímísí irú yẹn náà a mọ̀ ra ṣe díẹ̀ náà ni tá a bá dẹ̀ ní gbogbo nǹkan bá ń ṣe èèyàn sọ pé tọmọ bá yàgbẹ́ sára a lè fọ ọmọ ká dànù tómitómi a gbé ọmọ mọ́ra a fọ ìgbé ara ẹ̀ náà ni ẹ mọ̀ gbà wá lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan mọ́ ẹ bá ṣàtìrí nǹkan kan tó lòdì tí wọ́n ṣe tó lòdì sẹ́yìn náà mọ̀ ìpó lòdì sí iṣẹ́ wa ẹ̀yin ẹ gbá mi láago tàbí kẹ́ ẹ pé ọ̀gá ọlọ́pàá ọ̀gá wa inú wọn máa ń dùn láti pé kí wọ́n gbọ́ nǹkan wọ́n sì máa ń ṣe
ìwádìí
wọ́n bá ti ṣèwádìí tán nípò kíákíá náà tiẹ̀ máa ń dá sí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn tán bá ti lè gbọ́ kì í tiẹ̀ fẹ́ gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tó lòdì sí ètò àti àlàkalẹ̀ ọlọ́pàá.
all right ẹ ṣe arábìnrin Yẹmisí Ọ̀pálọ́lá tí wọ́n jẹ́ agbẹnusọ fún àjọ ọlọ́pàá ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ẹ ṣe ẹkú dìde ẹ̀pá títí mo látàárọ̀. Thank you for coming on the program today.
We appreciate you, and we have to draw out of your time that is very, very tight. You're able to come and serve. You are serving Nigeria by coming to the onto the television, and I believe that all parents, they have heard you, politicians, they have heard you once again, as we usually tell them. We appreciate the Commissioner of Police for allowing you to answer our call.
Yeah, thank you very much once again. And greetings to dear Commissioner of Police in Osun State. Thank you for coming on the program. So, yes, this is the end of the guest platform of our program for today's Saturday morning treat. The program continues shortly.
Senator Ademola Adeleke played host to the leaders of the Methodist Church Nigeria from the dioceses of Ilesha, Osogbo, Ijesha North and Imesile to his office. He assured the church led by the Archbishop of Ilesha Diocese, Most Reverend Amos Akindeko, JP, that he is ready to carry everybody along in the running of the state, saying that his doors remain open for productive advice that will assist in putting the state on a higher pedestal. The governor preached religious tolerance among people, saying that right to freedom of religion and association shall be guaranteed under his administration.
Our 100 program has begun already. So by the time that we sit down, you will see light. Light across the system. Osun State be a replacement to Nigeria. With the government like DBA, we will be taking them to where we ever so that we can take it to other states.
The governor said he was elated to receive the church who have come to pray for him, his deputy, the secretary to the state government, chief of staff and others working with the PDP administration in Osun State. Senator Adeleke, while appreciating the church, sang a song of praise which the gathering chorused. Speaking earlier, the Archbishop of Ilesha Diocese, Most Reverend Amos Akindeko JP, said the church has been offering prayers for the governor of Osun State for the past 8 years. Most Reverend Akindeko said the church will continue to pray for the governor, the deputy governor, Prince Kola Adewusi, secretary to the state government, Alhaji Teslim Igbalaye, chief of staff, Alhaji Kazim Akinleye, and other members of the PDP administration in the state.
Excellency, I pray that God Almighty will not forsake you in Jesus' name. He said people will be surprised. They will marvel that why has the Lord done this to this person? Simply because that person refuses to listen to the instruction of God.
High points of the spirit-filled prayer session include prayers for Governor Adeleke and the first family, the state, and the nation at large. The church also presented Bibles, daily devotional guides, diaries, and calendars to the governor, Senator Ademola Adeleke. It has been Abdurrahim